Good morning, everyone. How are you all? I am doing good, and today I just wanted to let you know about the experience I had after attending my Vipassana meditation course. So, I started Vipassana 2 years back almost, and although I got to know about it from one of my friends about 8 years back when I was in college, and after that I just kept on thinking how and when I can go and attend the same, but somehow the time was not right and it was not coming across, so I just kept going. And one day in 2023 July, I finally got a slot in Bangalore in Dhamma Fafula, and I attended the Vipassana course. Ever since I have attended three courses till now, and let me just tell you, every single course is a different one. I'll keep on telling you how I felt up after each of these meditations, but today I'm just here to let you know about my first ever meditation experience with Vipassana. It was life changing for me, to be really honest, and you seriously don't know what is actually going inside your head. The first day that you go there, you have to submit your mobile phones, all your valuables, and everything. And after that, when you come from there, they will give you all those things on the last day itself. When you submit all of it, there's really, a lot of agitation inside because we are so much accustomed to our daily lives right now. And in order to just watching something or the other on mobile phones. So the first 2 days were really difficult for me. You have to meditate almost 10 to 11 hours a day with a different routine, which starts at 4 a.m. in the morning. I used to get up, and then 4:30 to 6:30 is our first session. There's nothing in Vipassana. It cannot be, taught by anyone or anywhere. You have to go and attend in person, and that's when you will exactly get to know what it is about. So my first 2 days were difficult because I was not able to understand where all these thoughts were coming from in my head, and I just kept going. And what actually happened in a way was, it was so difficult for me to be with my own thoughts. First day I did have this urge to go and to talk to someone, but then there's noble silence. You don't have to talk, you can't even have an eye contact, because the more you are towards yourself, the more you will get benefits in the end of it. So after one day, the second day, it was more difficult than the first day, because layer by layer your mind starts to cool down, and the thoughts that are accumulated will start coming up every now and then, along with the wounds, along with the past memories, along with the wrong that you did, and the hurt that you have accumulated from someone who did wrong to you. So those initial 2 days were difficult. Third day onwards, there was little bit easiness in my routine. And what happened exactly was that from third day onwards, I was able to concentrate on my breath in a more focused manner. So you see, you have to get up at 4:30 to 6:30 is our first session, and then we go for our breakfast from 6:30 to 7. Then 8 to 9 is another session, 9 to 11 another session, and then 11 to 11:30 is the lunch, and 11:30 to 1 is your break timings, and then 1 to 2:30 is next session, 2:30 to 3:30 is next session, 3:30 to 5 another session, 5 to 5:30 is the evening snacks time. So the first time I went there, I got just snacks like mixture, and that's it, nothing else. And then from 6 to 7 we have a break, and then from 7 to 8:30 we have the session over there to you know um, more like, knowledge transforming sessions, and then, some good experiences and about knowledge, which Professor SN Goenka will teach us. 8:30 to 9 is the last session, and then we have to go to sleep. The other difficult part was going to sleep at 9. Initial 2-3 days, I remember almost like 4 days I was not able to sleep, but fifth day onwards I was able to sleep almost at 9:30 and get up at 4 automatically. You have to carry your own alarm, which is the analog clock. They will not allow any digital clock or anything like that. The days starting from 3rd to 6th are the ones where you have to, sort of tip the transformation that is going on in your mind. Every now and then more painful memories will come up, lot of wounds will be there, you might cry, you just can't contain, and then there are millions of thoughts going on in your mind that you won't be even able to sit with yourself at some point of time. But you just have to keep going. And in my case, from 7th day onwards is when I started feeling an eternal sort of a peace, extreme peace, which I had never ever felt in my life. It's as if whatever things were going outside, like whatever the temperature was outside, for example, if there was cold, so I was feeling cold in my head. If it was hot, I was feeling hot in my head. They have a very, that temple ring bell that they would, ring every morning just to, make us get up. So initial 1-2 days you won't even get to hear it because there's so much chaos in your mind. But after like 6th, 7th day, it will be so much vivid that you would just want it to, just get let it get shut, because you just want to be with yourself. And the 9th day was some day where, I felt the lightest ever that I was in my life. Not even that, when on the last day I got my mobile phone, I did not even want to look at it. And when I started looking at is when my head here just started paining, because there's so much motion in the mobile. And throughout these 10 days I was just attending those sessions, and I was just trying to contain things within me and just let go of all the negativities that are within me. So I don't want it to get polluted in any manner. The day I came back to my home, I just stopped at a restaurant because I was craving for idli dosa for a very long time. So I just stopped there. There was a flute player almost like at 100 meters of distance, and I was at a very, very crowded restaurant. On any normal day, I wouldn't be hearing that flute because of the chaos inside the restaurant, but somehow my senses were heightened and I was able to listen to that flute from that 100 meters very, very clearly. So even when I came from there, I did not want to look at the buildings. My eyes were only searching for the green color because there were trees around in the premises. So I just wanted to, look at the trees and be with myself. When I came home, it was the most, like, lot of revelations that came across, that I don't have to sort of, get myself indulged in these worldly things, and there is much more inside me that needs to be purified. Because all our lives we just keep on blaming others for their mistakes and don't even want to look inside us. All our scriptures, everyone tells that if you get pure is when the world will automatically get purified for you, and which is true. I just want to say one thing, that once you come back, you won't see a very drastic change inside of you. The change happens gradually. There will be moments of anger again and again that will come. They will not go overnight. But after doing it now for the last, almost more than almost 2 years now, is when I am feeling a lot of things which I had started back then. I can see where I was wrong, where I can correct myself, and how I can, make the quality of my life even better. Every day I'm striving towards it, and the 5 a.m. challenge that I am having right now, for which today is the 13th day, is a part of it. So hope to share more stories about my life with you all, and if you want, you can join my 5 a.m. challenge. Thank you so much. Bye bye.